This is the Bobcat News, where every Bobcat matters every day.
Welcome, Bobcats. My co-anchor and I are back with the news.
Here's a riddle, Bobcats. What's always tall when it's young and short when it's old?
Do you need a good book to read over Thanksgiving break? Helen will be asking some of our students who have a lot of AR points about reading and book recommendations.
Hi Bobcats, I'm Helen and I'm here with Rowan for book recommendations. What motivates you to read?
I kind of feel like my mom helped me start off, but reading more and more books just kind of gets me like going because I like going into a new world and just kind of like in the back of my mind reading this book that kind of just takes me into a new place that I don't have to deal with a lot of problems.
What genre or type of books do you like to read?
This year, I've kind of been reading historical fiction, but I kind of like reading all around. I don't really read nonfiction. I kind of like fantasy books.
What characters do you lean towards?
I kind of lean towards animals, like scary stories for young foxes. And then I also kind of lean towards like the people that kind of have problems and then they kind of solve that problem.
What is a book you would like to recommend?
I have a lot I would recommend, but I would recommend Pax. It's a book that my mom read to me when I was little, and it kind of is, it's about a fox that goes into wartime a little bit, and it's about the fox and his boy. So I like that one because it just kind of brings back memories of with me and my mom time.
Yeah, I'm here with Colin for book recommendations. What motivates you to read?
Well, my parents like to read with me a lot, and I started reading pretty young, and I feel like if you get to my level of reading, you really get sucked into a book and you enjoy it a lot, and so it becomes more like a thing you like to do rather than like as homework you have to do.
What genre or types of books do you typically read?
I really like fantasy.
What characters do you lean towards?
I really like characters that are smart and are brave and strong and they think things through and they don't just rush off or do things.
What is a book you would recommend?
I think if you haven't read them already, the Harry Potter series are really good. Yeah.
Hi Bobcats, I'm here for book recommendations with River. What motivates you to read?
What motivates me to read is I just really enjoy reading, and yeah.
What type of genre or books do you typically read?
I like reading fantasy genre, but I've also read a few science fiction.
What characters do you lean towards?
I usually like characters that are not quite the main character, but are near the main character almost.
What is a book you would recommend?
Aragon, the first book in the Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini.
Hi Bobcats, I'm here with Nora Robinson for book recommendations. What motivates you to read?
Well, what motivates me to read is I really want to reach my AR goal.
What genre or type of books do you like to read?
I really like to read fantasy books like Harry Potter and stuff, yeah.
What characters do you usually lean towards?
Well, it really depends on the book.
What is a book you would recommend?
I would probably recommend Ella Enchanted.
Thanks. Bye, Bobcats.
Brr, it's getting cold and windy, but snow has not fallen yet. Let's go to Hazel to learn more about this wacky weather.
Hi, Bobcats. I am going to be reporting the weather from some hidden places around the school this week. On Monday, the 25th, the high will be 37 degrees and the low will be 22 degrees. It will be partly cloudy. It has a 5% chance of rain or snow. On Tuesday, the high will be 39 degrees and the low will be 21 degrees. It will be partly cloudy and the chance of rain will only be 3%. On Wednesday, it will be partly cloudy and the high will be 39 degrees and the low will be 22 degrees. The chance of rain will be 9%. On Thursday, Thanksgiving, the high will be 37 degrees and the low will be 18 degrees. It will be partly cloudy once again and the chance of rain will be 19%. On Friday, it will be partly cloudy with the chance of rain will be 12%. The low will be 13 degrees and the high will be 34 degrees. It is going to be partly cloudy all week, so bring your coat and stay warm. This is my last week in weather. I will miss being your weather person. Bye, Bobcats!
Bridger will recap our busy sports week and tell us about what is coming up.
Hi, Bobcats. This will be my last week as sports reporter. To start it off, the swim team doesn't have any meets this weekend, but there is a swim clinic here in Lander on Saturday, November 23rd with Bria Larson, Olympic gold medalist, hosting it. The girls' basketball team had a game Monday, November 18th. The boys' basketball team doesn't have any games yet, but practices every Tuesday and Thursday. On Monday, December 9th, at the Lander Middle School gym, there will be a free throw contest, and the Elks Foundation will be hosting it. More information will be sent home through Seesaw. For the Blazing Bobcats, you have until December 20th to reach your 7 miles. Thank you for your time and stay active.
Thanksgiving is coming up, and we only have 2 days of school next week. The specialists are doing something different for specials. Maddox is going to interview Miss Atnip to find out more about this.
Hi, Miss Atnip.
Hi, Maddox.
We would like to learn more about the activity days we will have for specials next week. And can you tell us a little bit about the activity days next week?
So we only have 2 days of school, and it's kind of tough for specialists to plan for just 2 days instead of having everybody for the week. So last year, we did a little bit of the same thing that we're doing this year, where we're offering choices for Monday and Tuesday of specials. And so during your computer time or other times with Miss Jordan, students have been voting for their top 2 favorite.
What are some of the activities we can choose?
There's We Dance, reading, puzzles, board games, walking with a podcast around the Blazing Bobcat Trail, dodgeball, and maybe some coding, I believe.
Why do we do this?
Mostly just to kind of like have a little bit of variety in our specials time, just because it's kind of a funky week.
And what are the expectations for the activities?
Choose something that you like and that you can be engaged in for the whole hour. Don't pick something that you're going to get bored with really quick, because it's going to be for a full hour.
Thank you for your time. Bye, Bobcats.
As Gracie said, Thanksgiving is coming up, so let's go to Ollie and Maddie for a Thanksgiving craft.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and this is Ollie. We are joined today by
Natalie
and Clinton Canis. Today we will be making popsicle stick scarecrow magnets.
Some materials that we will need will be popsicle sticks, craft paint, orange, white, black, and red, or just markers, raffia or brown paper, a hot glue gun and glue sticks, Elmer's glue, and magnets.
To start off by using Elmer's glue to glue on your craft sticks, 7 of them, to your cardstock or cardboard. It really doesn't matter what you use for the backing, just as long as it is strong enough to support the sticks. Also make sure that you cut your backing so that it's not longer or wider than the popsicle sticks. Let it dry.
Step 2. This is the step the parent will want to help with. Hot glue a few strands of the raffia onto one craft stick of the scarecrow's hair. I just cut a few pieces for each side. Once the hot glue is dry, you can glue the stick onto the rest of the scarecrow body.
The third step. We chose to paint the scarecrow at this point. If you think that it would be easier for your kids to paint prior to attaching the hairpiece, then you can do that beforehand. We just found it easier to paint afterward. Now that everything is painted, you get to sit and watch paint dry. Luckily, it's just craft paint and it'll be dry in minutes, not hours.
Step 4. The next step is to paint the adorable face. Depending on the age and painting skill level of your children, you could always paint the face on for them, or cut out pieces of felt or foam and attach with glue. We didn't add anything to the hat, but I think we might go back and add a flower as well. Just dress it up however you like it.
Number 5, attach magnets to the back of your scarecrow. I used 2 75-inch adhesive magnets to hold mine up. That's it. You're all done with your popsicle stick scarecrow.
Here are our finished scarecrows.
Sawyer is going to tell us the feature students for this week.
Hi everybody, I'm here to interview Riker from Mrs. Hitchcock's class. Here's our first question. How can you be a role model to others?
I can listen and pay attention to what the teacher is saying, doing whole body listening, and just be thinking about what's being on topic.
It's a very good way to do that. What makes you different from others?
I like to learn. Reading is my favorite subject. I just love being inside a book. Feels like being inside of a book is always one of my favorite things.
I love books too. And then our last question is, what did you enjoy learning this week?
I enjoyed we're reading Nyanuki. I enjoyed reading that.
Hi, I'm back again, and I have some questions for our 5th grade feature student, Zoe Gibson. So, my first question for her is, how can you be a model to 4th graders?
Being respectful in the halls and not being loud and just being respectful to everybody, so like the 4th graders don't get example of that, because that would be really bad.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then, what do you think makes you different from others?
That I'm very kind to everyone, even peers. That's one of my specialties, so.
That's true. And then, what's something that you enjoyed learning this week?
I enjoyed their math review game in math when we had no internet.
Okay, well, bye. See you next week.
Here are the reminders for next week. There will be no school on Wednesday, November 27th through November 29th for Thanksgiving break.
Miss Hitchcock and Miss Linton's classes will be going to a reservation tour on Tuesday, December 3rd.
The Light Up Lantern Parade will be held on Saturday, December 7th.
Our student council will be sponsoring a food drive the week of December 9 through 13. We will have more information after Thanksgiving.
Remember to keep checking the lost and found. There are lots of items that have been found.
Keep reading to reach your AR goals and keep running or walking to earn your Blazing Bobcat miles. Hey Bridger, do you think you know the answer to the riddle?
What?
Anyways, the answer to the riddle is a candle.
It's our last week as anchors, so I'll sign off for her. Yeah, bye Bobcats!
Ordinary, everyday superhero, trying to save the world, but never really sure.